what's happening, folks? And thank you for tuning in on another episode of Rated PG with me, as always. And I'm posted like a mailbox, more official than a ref with a whistle, with the A1 since day one, the broski.
Kap Droski.
See, y'all got it right.
2 for 2, 2 for 1. Okay. And what is it called? As always, you can follow me on Instagram at P Diddy Boppa, P Diddy, then a B. You don't see a skinny nigga that look like me. And what is your Instagram, homies?
I am KAPDROSKI. I'm the first white guy to pop up.
Alrighty, and folks, if you didn't know what's happening, we came here to hang, and we out here beating the streets of that thing. We sitting here with the homie that's Unchained, Lock and Key, Darrius, Unchained.
That was good. That was off the cuff too.
Yeah.
That.
We out here,
that thing.
You know what I'm saying? Out here with the cool pants, Mac Dre hit him with the fizzle dance. First, I'll do like this. That's E40. Alright, folks, but shows we have coming up. I had, what's today, the 16th? Yes, tonight. Probably ain't gonna make it, folks. I'm gonna be at Uptown Comedy Corner for the International Comedy Show. That starts at 8 p.m. Believe tickets are at the door. You can get them online. Then 420, I am at Urban Tree Comedy. Brian King is hosting that show, and then after that, be at Atlanta Brew Company. I don't know, something like that. That's gonna be like that show starts around 8 o'clock. I'll be there too, pulling up right after on April 23rd. I will be at the Limerick show at 10 p.m. That is all I have for the month. And for you, Kap Droski.
I'm gonna go with 420. I'm at.
You're looking at his date.
We are very busy people.
Right. He's looking at his date, y'all.
I'm at the biggest 420 event, Happy Birthday, in Penthouse Event Venue, Roosevelt Highway.
What's on that start?
College Park.
What's on that start?
Not a damn clue. 9 to 1 a.m. So we'll be smoking all night. Pull up on me. I want to say
smoke on Kap.
Anything not under an ounce is a $91 ticket. Let's just make sure we put that out there. Make sure you got it in one big ass sack. Ain't none of this goddamn, I'm gonna smoke this later.
Bro, you know they probably weigh it with the bag, bro, so.
Yeah, and they gonna do it in front of you, bro. Right. They gonna do it in front of you with the bag. Right. You know. Wait, what's the rules?
It's a Kroger bag. It weighs 2 pounds.
Right.
Hey, should rip that bitch off.
You have any shows coming up this month?
Yeah, man. Tonight I'll be at Odyssey Lounge. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, is that the roast?
Yeah, I'll be at Odyssey. I'll be at the Roast Battle. That's hosted by my boy Tez Russell and Justin Lewis, J. Lou.
408 Taz J _ Lou 25.
Yeah, man, Zone 6 shit. Say. No, my bad. Let me see, shows coming up. Yeah, I'm gonna be at the Strand, of course. You know what I'm saying? I bang the Strand out on the local Marietta, boy. But
Wednesday, 7:30 show starts.
Yeah, but as far as like book shows, I got a show coming up at Laughing Skull on the 23rd. I'll be at Laughing Skull. You can go check my Instagram out. By the way, my Instagram at Darrius Unchained. You go to like my last post, I had boosted that bitch. It's got like 350 likes.
Boosted that bitch.
I boosted the fuck out of it. I promoted and all that. $1 for the day, all that. So y'all make sure y'all check that post out. You know what I'm saying? I got the link to the tickets for Laughing Skull. That's on the 23rd. On the 26th, I got a location that's out here that we're at. We're supposed to be doing it together.
I forgot. Yeah,
that's for Mr. Rick
and Hazel.
Hazy Hazel, as we like to call it. Kap, you trying to follow through? Cause I'm helping Keith. We helping book that joint right now.
I mean, yeah.
And I just got to go from Connor Bentley. You know what I'm saying?
The 26th. It's the
26th.
Oh yeah, I'm cool with that.
That's out here in Marietta. RSVP. You know what I'm saying? You will message Rick Ford on Facebook to, you know what I'm saying, find out about that. It's BYOB and BYOW. That means you bring your own white women. You bring your own white women, you get a free drink from Darrius Unchained.
Because Darrius loves the white women.
Of course.
I love the white women too. I meant to say this.
I'm not a coon. I just love white women. Nah, hold on,
we can agree to disagree.
So let's talk about that first. I don't even want to take your show off.
No. You said you ain't a coon, but if y'all don't know, he's from Alabama, and I believe that's pretty much where the word coon originated.
No, listen, the word coon in Mississippi. Let's get it right. It originated in Mississippi, then it had teetered around in Louisiana for a little bit. Then it hit Alabama. Alabama black dudes, notice, Emmett Till got killed in Mississippi. That didn't happen to Emmett Till in Alabama. Alabama is the place of George Wallace. That's the nigga who stood on the University of Alabama and was like, no niggas can come here. But he didn't kill any.
I feel like we need to have Chris Jones here.
We fought a little bit. Yeah, shout out my nigga Smoke. We fought a little bit in Bama. We fought a little bit more than them niggas in Mississippi. Shout out my niggas in Jackson. I fought with y'all in Columbus. We fought a little bit more than them niggas in Mississippi. But we digress from the whole point here because Childish Gambino got a white woman, man. It's a lot of niggas that I want to know, can I still be pro-black and like white women? Can I do that?
You know,
I feel like I'm the spokesperson for that.
I have to say something about this after this episode.
Yeah. No, I want to know now.
No, I can't.
No,
I'm not gonna do it.
My girl said
Jesus.
I can't. So,
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I'm about to say because like I feel targeted. I feel targeted by this conversation. I feel like you singling me out of my own house because you know my bitch Korean and you know I'm black.
She's not all the way Anglo though. You understand what I'm saying?
No.
So it's like they don't look at you the same way. She yellow. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's a faint amount of melanin in there. They look at me like, oh, this nigga gotta have overalls on, and it's like we're not like that. It's like, can't I appreciate Nipsey Hussle and think Cameron Diaz is beautiful?
So you don't wear overalls?
No, God, no. I didn't wear the boots tonight. I have Sperry's on. These are Sperry's. No, I don't wear them.
You ain't never tried them on. You ain't never seen that.
I done had on a pair of
I can look at your body. They just look like they gonna fit you well.
Perfect.
Like you gonna wear that small, it's gonna be like, oh Jesus! Like,
I feel so limber.
I gotta buy shirts now.
I'm not gonna lie. I used to when I was in I was chubby when I was in middle school, right? I was a chubby little fat little nigga. You know the husky pants. I don't know y'all.
Breathing hard, walking up the stairs.
So I used to wear overalls because they were easy to get into. Because I used to tell my mom, like, I was like, man, you can't keep buying me Huskies. I was like, I'm skinny. I'm a skinny nigga. I'm just trapped in this chubby body. Mm-hmm. So the overalls, they were easy to get into. So yes, I used to. Fuck you, Kap, but yes, I used to wear overalls. God damn it.
But what got you started in entertainment? Did you start off as a comedian or did you do theater?
So
did you roast niggas?
To be honest, man, I had no experience before I came up here to Atlanta as far as what you would call entertaining people. I was always, being is that I'm funny looking. Mm-hmm. I was always the funny guy at the cookouts and shit. Fuck you. I was always... Right, same thing. It's the glasses. It's the glasses and the lack of fully grown facial hair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's probably a combination.
But I was always like, I guess, entertaining people. But in high school, you know what I'm saying, I participated in a couple of plays and things like that. But I went to a 3A high school. So, like, we had basketball, baseball, and football. We didn't have track. We didn't have a swim team. So the arts. Also, it was like Confederacy land. So I was a black dude. I don't know if y'all noticed I'm a black dude.
He's so Confederacy land.
A lot of my faculty and staff, they didn't treat me like my white counterparts. So I didn't even I did a debate club 1 year. And then they were like,
did you say,
stop talking.
Did you say debate or debate?
I'm sorry, I'm country. Debate.
Okay.
Debate, I'm sorry.
I was like, y'all had a debate team.
I was say, hey man, get that shit poppin'.
But, nah man, Gordo, Alabama. They smoke meth. They don't smoke weed.
You said Gordo, Alabama?
Gordo, Alabama.
That's
they smoke meth.
Alabama.
They don't smoke weed. What you say?
Gordo is fat in Spanish.
Yeah, that's
Pickens County. Smoke from Aliceville, right? So I'm about 25, 30 miles outside of Aliceville. We're all in Pickens County though, Alabama.
I don't know shit about
But
Alabama.
I'm sorry, I'm fucking the whole thing up. I got into comedy. I saw Johan Say Collins about 2 years ago at damn it, where was that at? It was at one of Maurice Sims' room.
No, I'm talking about the last time when Johan
I seen you.
I hate you niggas. I was drunk. I got drunk. Cap, I got drunk.
Oh shit, bro.
I thought that's what you was about to say.
I ain't say nothing. That was you. Just remember, I ain't do it.
Okay, but you said Johan Say 2 years ago.
One thing about black people, we got a good memory. We don't forget shit. We don't let nothing slide.
No,
That's why we coming for our reparations.
No, we don't. We don't forget your worst moments.
Yeah, I know.
When you was down and mad and fucked up, we was there.
You trip, bro. People don't forget. Just saying.
They'll catch you, but nigga, you flew almost 8.
I'm about to say, even if ain't no picture, it's an image of you in their head like this.
Oh, we fall down, but black people won't let you get up.
Not all the way up. Like, hold on. Remember when you was down there?
Right. That is true.
But you seen Johan Say about 2 years ago.
I saw him about 2 years ago. I believe it was a show that was hosted by Vanessa Fraction.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, I was just taken aback, and I was like, I should try this. Then my cousins gave me the whole ride home. They were like, dude, you can do this, blah, blah, blah. So That was almost 2 years ago. I've been doing comedy now seriously since last June.
Right.
My first time going up was at Laughing School, but basically 2 years ago when I saw Johan say, I went home, I watched some of his sets on YouTube. Then I came across other people like Lace Larry, just different people here in the local Atlanta scene. Started studying, man, started writing, started doing the whole subject predicate fucking diagrams with jokes. Met Bob Place. Like I said, I went up at Laughing School like the end of June. That was my first time ever doing comedy. Talked to Bob Place. Bob Place was like, you got good energy. Your jokes ain't hit worth a damn.
Heard. That sounds like
He's like, you're not funny. He was like, you're not funny. He was like, you got good energy. So he was like, write some shit that's funny and bring that same energy. Kept going. Met you. Met Kap Droski. I met Kap at fucking Relapse, and you had to save us from hot grits. Do you remember hot grits and the prostitutes?
What?
Nah, I don't really say.
I believe you and Matt Tarantino talked about that at what it is.
Yeah, I don't really say his name on camera.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Oh, this is.
Y'all remember?
We can just skip over this.
I met Kap back on
Everybody remember.
Yeah, everybody remembers the worst moment.
I met Kap saving my
Why
life.
are you talking about that?
Because they were like, there's a black guy in here that's disruptive, and there's a bigger black guy named Kap. He's gonna save us. That's my first time seeing Kap. Cause I seen the dude.
Bro, Black Panther was already out. I don't know.
Bro, the dude pulled up the Relapse on my mama, bro, like screaming out the window, music blaring. He was already stupid drunk. We outside smoking a bleezy. You know how we do. We're getting ourselves right. I had just met this guy in Sham. I had just met them niggas. Boom. Shout out to the Sham guy.
Sham guy, fake hair crossover.
They were all like, we was like, hey, how are we gonna deal with this disruptive ass character right here? And everybody basically like, Kap's gonna fucking save us. And then niggas was like, Kap, you got your gun? And Kap was like, shh, I ain't answering no questions. He was like, if you want to live, follow me. And that's what we did.
I carry no guns.
I plead the fifth. Let me ask you, how did your first set go at the Skull?
My first set.
I mean, I heard what Bob said.
Yeah, my first. I feel like, honestly, because I actually, it's on my YouTube page. Honestly, my YouTube is Cool Culture. If you search Cool Culture, you're gonna see two Asian girls. It's it's actually spelled like it's supposed to in the English text. COOLCULTURE. Yeah, man. And you'll see two Asian girls, but look for the guy that looks like Pierre that's got glasses, but I don't have any facial hair.
I ain't got none either.
I stopped eating pussy about a year ago. Now that's bullshit. I eat ass and pussy.
Oh no!
I'm a Virgo, baby. I'm single. And I'm a bachelor, baby. Where y'all at?
You heard him say he eat booty, which is why he has his own cup.
Of course.
Nobody else got styrofoam cup. He got styrofoam.
He the onlyest one.
I'm sorry. I ain't mean to fuck your show up, man. I'm a Virgo.
Oh, no,
I'm a Virgo and I got ADHD. I be doing that.
No, you see, this is about you, sir. So this is what people gonna see you.
Right.
Talking about.
So
it ain't gonna affect me.
I'm a complex dude, so this is how I be going. They know me. They used to me. I be going off on tangents. But I feel like it went good, stage presence wise. Of course, as you guys know, being a comedian, you're trying to find your voice.
Oh man.
No.
Hey, I ain't gonna flex.
Shit.
When you said it went good, I thought you were talking about the show. I'm like, bro, we still recording. I thought he was like, oh no, bro, you good?
Y'all niggas is crazy.
No, because like a lot of people, they'll be like, how'd your first set go? They was like, I fucking killed that shit. And I heard a couple people that was like, yeah, that shit was not good.
No, I don't feel like I didn't know how to round my jokes.
Right,
I
know for a fact, my first set, like, I know now. Yeah, people were laughing,
but it was not
funny.
It was 100% at me. Like, I ain't even say words half the time. I went up there and made designer noises for a minute.
That's his name.
And then started
designer.
Roasting people about their gold teeth and all type of shit for another minute, and then have FOMO. All right, goodbye.
See, that was the complete opposite of what I did, which is why I got lucky, I guess, because like the little bit of material, the bullshit material I had, I worked through it. It was so awkward. It was so weird. Armpits is sweating instantly. At that time, I don't even think I went out as Darrius Unchained. I think I went to the stage as my real name.
People, Captain told me too, people apparently don't think Pierre is my real name.
Yeah, of course not. I didn't think that. Of course not.
You didn't think it was either?
Fuck no.
I thought maybe I could just start using that as a joke too.
I thought that was a stage name, bro.
No, really. 100%.
But I just felt like being on stage for that first time, I stayed there. I had saw other comics who was like that was their first time, and they literally cut their time and ran off stage. I stayed the whole time. I got lighted, and
Did he music on you?
Yeah,
Oh.
of course.
Yeah, of course.
Because I got comfortable towards the end. And once Bob told me I sucked, but I had energy, when he backed it up with energy, I was like, cool. If I bring that energy, I just gotta be funny. So then I tried to write
jokes.
jokes.
That your first time?
Yeah, he knew that was my first time. He didn't give a fuck. He
I
didn't
ain't
give
never
no
told
shit.
nobody that you ain't doing it on your first time.
Well,
Like, if
you
I
give no
know
shits.
you've been doing
If I know it was your first time, I'm probably not gonna say that.
Yeah,
if I know it's your first
yeah,
time.
that's what I'm saying. If it's your first, like, you keep asking people and you want them, like, I can see you doing this shit.
I was about to say, but then again, I feel like newer people do ask people
yeah, that's what I was
about
like,
their set.
Of course.
I can tell you. And it ain't because, like, I'm not about to sit here and tell you, yeah, you didn't do good.
I think it was because
That's-
I was
that's
on his
weird to me.
ass. I was like, hey, Mr. Bob. how
Oh
did-
my God.
Hey, Mr. Bob, how did it?
Oh, shit.
And Bob was just like, motherfucker.
Because and then I think, yeah,
Basically.
yep. And I also think it's like, cause I believe I don't know if Joe was hosting the show,
Probably.
either Joe or Mando that was hosting the show, and I was asking Joe Smith too. I was like, "Yo, Mr. Joe, thank you for putting me up. Yo, Mr. Joe, how did it? Yo,
Yeah, no problem.
You know what I mean? I was new. I'm green.
Damn.
You know what I mean? I'm not big. I keep saying that, but I'm really not from here. So linking up,
Just as a comedian, he could have been Mr. Smith.
right?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like
on Mr. Joe.
No, like,
that's how new I am.
Hey,
What-
fun
You know what I
fact,
mean?
which one of Joe Jackson kids did they name middle name Joe? There's only one.
I know. I
It's
think I
not
know
who
it.
the fuck you would think it is.
wait, what was the question?
Which one of Joe Jackson's kids middle name is Joe?
Tito.
Nope.
I'm gonna say Latoya.
Nope. Janet Jackson.
I was gonna
close.
say Janet Jackson.
I was close.
Janet Joe Jackson?
I was close.
That nigga's petty.
Joe, if you nasty.
He should have named her Janet Justin Jackson.
Bro, he could have named anything with Joe, guys.
Look, it's random.
Timberlake.
Parents who do that shit, you just know they wanted the other sex. Like when you like, I'm gonna name my kid Frank, and this is daughter, you're Francesca.
Right.
I'm about to say this shit is obvious. I'm gonna make another Michael.
Right, your
Like,
name.
Right.
Your name's Michelle.
Maybe another joke.
What's another one? I don't know. But let me ask you this: what was your most memorable bomb?
One that stung.
Of course,
Now,
the
different
one-
people have different opinions
I'm gonna-
of bombs, so I want to hear you say this
Oh, yeah.
first.
My worst bomb was, of course, guys, in that black room.
Mm-hmm.
First off, it was at Atlanta Comedy Theater. It wasn't just at a regular black room. It was at Atlanta Comedy Theater.
You born in a big black room.
I bombed a big black room.
Big black room.
With a good hope. Vanessa Fraction was hosting that night.
Oh.
Right, so check this out. She called me to the stage. She was like, I don't know who this guy is. It's also on my YouTube page. She
No
was like,
shame.
She was like, I don't know who this guy is. I believe he said his name was Darrius. She didn't even say the Unchained part, right? So that's how she brought me to the stage. I opened up with some horrible Bill Cosby bit that white people were not buying. Then I backed that up with a horrible Viagra Cialis older black people joke that the older niggas was not buying, right? So got lighted early. I got lighted.
What do you mean,
How you knew it was early?
Because because I had already, like you talked about. Well, no, I didn't. At that point, I was so new, I wasn't timing myself, but I knew I had jokes up until 4 minutes, and I hadn't got to my 4-minute joke point, and I had a regular cadence.
Oh my God.
I was in like the 2.5, 3-minute joke. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Seen the light. I've always, you can look at it on my page. I was like, fuck that. I don't even see the light. Tried to continue getting my joke off. Vanessa Fraction danced me off stage like the Apollo, my nigga. She danced me off stage like the Apollo, my nigga.
Yeah.
And she came out like,
it was on a Wednesday night.
and then grabbed the mic and was like, scoot, like
she was like,
scooted you
get the
off.
fuck out of here.
Oh man.
And it was on a jumping Wednesday. That was on like maybe the second or third week when they started the crab leg thing really heavy. She had a nice ass flyer, all that. Met Jay Luda. That nigga was like, you suck. Same thing. That nigga was like, you suck. But you got great energy.
But you got great.
Hey man.
I see this nigga whenever
He was like, you got great energy. Him and Gabe.
Whenever people say that, whenever I hear you say that, I just imagine some dude who don't really know how to play basketball, but he is just sprinting the whole time. Like he just
I was playing.
getting in position and then running somewhere.
Man, nigga, I'm the defensive specialist.
Right, they like,
but
that.
if you give me the ball, I'm gonna travel every time.
You don't
Like,
need
that's
to
where I
dribble, you
was. I'm just running with that bitch, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody's different. Cause I'm like, shit, I don't suck.
Well, no.
My pace is not the same. I couldn't even pretend to do that pace. Like even.
I can't imagine seeing you with
that's why
high
I'm like,
energy.
I don't think nobody can really see me do a high energy show. I can easily write it, but even when I go to, I'm like, all right.
I'm trying to think right now. The highest energy I think you've ever brought on stage is when you was talking about the sex dolls and niggas started screaming. One dude like rolled over. You was like, ah! You were like, you want one too, but you can't afford it, right? They hell expensive.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, right? And you was like, yeah, nigga, you weird.
Oh yeah, man, it's different. Like when you talking about high energy, I kind of like. I look at it as a point of like trying to get a point across, like as a PowerPoint or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like your purpose is to make people laugh at the end of this slide.
Right.
Like your purpose isn't necessarily to, make people grab their seats the entire time. If you can tell a complete story and a complete arc,
We gonna swap it out because mine died, bro.
ain't that what comedy is?
Oh shit, he said, hold up.
I don't
Y'all seen him do me like that on camera? Hold on.
Yeah, we don't do that. Okay.
Oh,
So,
my bad. I'm sorry.
Like I was saying, red fish, blue fish, one fish, two fish, knick-knack, paddywhack. This nigga got 2 drinks. When did this happen?
You a real nigga. He said it with the siren. I got you. Pour that lean on. I got horses and a tractor. Lean all in my bladder. Cheating on my baby.
You knew that before it was a hit, didn't you? You was singing that song before it was a hit. Wait.
Of course. I was telling my cousin about Lil Nas X. For real, I ain't trying to cap, but I was telling my cousin about Lil Nas X like at the end of December, bro.
Well, you say he gonna be somebody. He gonna blow up.
I like country music. I was actually listening to God's country all that chill before I came
But
in.
when you get in the car, first station, rap or country?
Rap. I ain't gonna lie.
If you're
I'm
driving
not a
a long way down the road, what you listen to?
If I'm driving a long way down the road, so check this out. You know how 105, what is it? I listen to V103 to start off, and then I go to 101.5.
I don't even know what that is.
That's country.
I walk.
That's country here in that's country in like this Marietta Cumberland area. Y'all niggas don't know that.
I ain't got no car. So radio don't really pop with me.
Young black people, we always go to the depressing state. Way to warp the fucking energy, Pierre. He lying. He got like 3 McLarens outside. These
McLaren's a white girl that take my trash out every night. Yeah, McLaren, can you come take my trash? But how did you recover from this bomb? Or are you still working through that?
No, that was months ago, my nigga. And I'm like Kap now.
Because I had bombed at many other places.
I'm like Kap. It's like nowadays, I don't even take it as a bomb. I don't even take like. I don't see a bomb. I see.
You should.
Well, no. I see a bomb. I'm saying through the perspective. It's like how we were talking about perspective based. It's like nowadays, even on my worst sets or my sets where I know I don't bring it, I try to take something positive, so I'm not dwelling in that sunken place.
Well, I tell you,
I try to keep that fire lit. You know what I'm saying?
About 5.
Okay.
More minutes. That's it.
No, about 8. Yeah.
I'll say this.
More minutes. That's it. Damn, I feel like I'm hanging out, boy.
The reason why I ain't like I don't care about a bomb, but the difference is of how I got into entertainment. I got into entertainment through like a bunch of random ways. Like when I first started comedy, all of my friends, the only people who I hang out with in Atlanta, went on tour with Chris Brown.
I got you.
So that's just from the aspect of what my goals are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I actually got into what is entertainment, I went to college for public speaking.
Right.
So
I was a mass communications minor.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, I went to do that for a minute, and then literally was reading paper and was like, oh, I don't have to take no history classes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
For real.
like, bro, public speaking it fucking is.
Right.
And so like for me, just like I was saying before, like think about the slides, like that's just kind of how I visualize it. Like all these bullets is gonna have to fit in this shit some way,
Right.
and at some point, at minimum, the end of this bitch better have some laughter.
Right.
And so if it don't go well, hey, I'm still gonna be here.
Right. Right.
That shit ain't gonna change.
You know
Like,
What I was saying about perspective, I was like, because some people say they don't bomb or they don't see it as a bomb. I would say that's inaccurate, or at least for me, I know when I'm bombing.
Right.
Like, you know when you're bombing.
Of course.
I'll put y'all on some shit I'm looking at now. When you go to look at these college shows and book these college shows, whatever the fuck happens, you have to fulfill that time.
Yeah.
Now, how you feel about bombing? You gotta bomb for an hour.
Right.
You gotta bomb for 30 minutes, or you basically gonna walk off the stage and see the check in their hand that you're not gonna get. And anybody that can tell you that does these shows already, because I'm just looking at booking them, yeah, bro, it's gonna happen.
Right.
You was bombing and it hurt your feelings, so you got off in 7, but you contracted supposed to do 20. Oh nah,
you right.
You here?
This is a check. This ain't no cash. Well,
yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
So
when you bomb and you know that you're bombing, ain't really much you can do about it unless you can like take a breath, collect yourself,
right,
figure out ain't nobody laughing. Sometimes if you just shut the fuck up for a second,
that's what I heard.
They will just start laughing.
Yeah,
and then just acknowledge it. Cool.
If you make it awkward, right? If you make it awkward,
but I think it's still a bomb as long as you learn something from it.
Right.
It's still a bomb,
right?
But it's not like I'ma die now.
It's not like World Trade Center bomb,
right? Well, no, sometimes it is.
But at the same time, people ain't coming for you to just be funny. They came because you're funny and entertaining,
right?
So if you can't be funny, you damn sure better be entertaining. And at some point in time, you should start being funny when you can.
Exactly.
Right? Like that's real.
Like, that's real.
If you end up doing the show for an hour and you made people laugh 12 fucking times, you spread that 12 out.
You spread that 12.
Shit, that's how it is. Like,
right.
Because you can talk like Dave Chappelle does that. He can talk real shit to people for 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then say one joke.
Yeah.
Boom. And everyone's just, talk some real shit.
That's what I'm saying. Chris Jones will do it and he'll do like 4 or 5 things.
Right.
And then talk a whole bunch of real shit.
Right.
Make jokes here, make jokes there, make jokes here.
Fat Man Deezy do it too. He pretty good at doing it.
A lot of Fat Man Deezy, he just come out there and talk to you for
I like that shit. Yeah.
He like, it's only about 80 y'all niggas out here, so y'all ain't pay shit to get in, so this what you get.
Yeah, right.
So,
but I take
I ain't gonna get these jokes, nigga.
I try to take it all in basically a positive perspective. I know that I got many more bombs to come, but I don't look at it like when I first started.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be 20 years now.
I can get booked.
Get paid for it.
Right, I can get booked. I can get booked these days. These niggas got a $1 show, man. Also, they gonna put me on it. I think maybe. You got the $1 show. You said something about June, May, something is coming up. He gonna put me on it. I think.
Oh no, I don't book.
Damn!
They're like, no, for real.
You got me in July?
Nah, I booked in July.
I was gonna say
you got me nowhere.
June 8th is booked. Yeah, I got it right on my calendar. June 8th is booked.
You ain't got me no time.
Then July 20th is stuck too.
And I had some SPF in the car.
No, we gotta wait till like. That's what I said. I gotta get the second half of the dates. When I got the first date,
I'm talking shit. I do remember you telling me.
Remember what I said when we didn't do shows.
Because I'm gonna tell you something else, Darrius. When you get to this point, eventually, people gonna start asking for you like 2-3 months in advance.
Yeah. I'm getting only 2-3 weeks in advance right now.
I'm just saying, either way,
after a while, they're gonna start to layer.
And then they're gonna be like this. We want you to do a show in May, September, and then October. 2 shows on these days. Can you do this here? They'll ask you that in March.
Right.
And you gotta be like, yep. You gotta say it right there. Because if you say no, they got 10 other niggas that's gonna do it right there.
Right.
And then some of these shits is like, they not as crazy as you think. It's not a situation where you go in. It's a situation where you going to perform and there's somebody moving on their birthday. I went to perform for April Shower. Shout out April Shower. She just is a girl who walks around in a bikini and does the weather. All over the different places that start with an A. So she was just out here and I performed at a party for her, like going away party. I don't know how the fuck I got on the grill.
We got about like 3 minutes left.
Okay, cool.
But Darrius, plug your Instagram again.
My Instagram is at Darrius Unchained. That is
Darrius with 2 R's, by the way.
Darrius Unchained, just like in the movie Django.
Wow.
Yeah.
Somebody get that nigga off that horse.
I am that nigga in 1,000, 10,000, 1 million, all that.
Caps, your grams, and your merch.
This nigga look like he riding ads.
You slick look like Lil Nas X. I ain't never seen him, but if somebody's like, here you go,
every time I'm around him, I'm somebody else. I've been D.L. Hughley, now I'm Lil Nas X. I was Toy Story Woody, the black version, when I first walked in.
Woody.
Keep that one. And remember what it is, bro. You D.L. Hughley in middle school, not like.
Oh, not right now.
Not right now.
Not just like random DL, nigga. Like, he buff now. But yeah, Kapdroski. I'm the first white guy to pop up. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram. Just type it in the internet, Google shit. A bunch of shit's gonna pop up. You want a shirt? Hit me on the ground.
Shit's fire.
Most of the shits I got is gonna be women. Women got all the options. I support the titties. You always gotta support the titties.
God damn.
Shit. Just cash out me, man. Slide in my DM.
Oh yeah, we're giving our cash out too. Yeah, also ladies, I'm letting y'all know I sell husband services for 6 to 7 hours at night. My fee is $10. I will dick you down, rub your feet, and I will leave by 5 a.m.
I'm so
I will leave by 5 a.m.
I thought it was getting weird. He's like husband services. I was like, oh.
Yes,
man.
for women, Cal. I know this Atlanta. God.
Negative Ghost Rider.
Nah, them pants.
Also, I'm doing a merch giveaway. If you look on my Facebook, comedian Darrius Hairston, you can see a logo with a lightning bolt. That is cool culture. I'm putting them on raglans, unisex raglans. No pun intended. And I'm also putting them on socks. I'm giving them away on May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. So if you go like my YouTube page, if you subscribe to my YouTube page and like one of my videos, I will send you something. I am not lying to you.
And folks, I have the merch, as you can see, in a plethora of colors. I'm not going to name all of them. Got the hoodies for the goodies, the swag bags, the hoodie. Darrius Unchained got his thing right.
Y'all definitely need this swag bag.
Then I got a website being made right here with the broski, Kap Droski, Ill Nature Media, and Jordan Taylor Hairston or Flux Imaging. And as always, thank you for coming on this thing, Mr. Darrius Unchained.
Yes, sir.
Kap Droski, the broski, the sauce is A1 since day one. I'm PG, Pierre Escargot. And thank you guys for tuning in. Adios, au revoir, arrivederci, ciao, shalom, salam, auf Wiedersehen, dos vidania.
And like we say in Bama, get her done.
So you said
Roll Tide.
War Eagle.
You said arugula? What the fuck are you saying?
Who? Arugula.
What the fuck?
What is an arugula? That's a fruit.
What you was saying, Cal?
What's arugula?
Are we still on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we're still on.
Hold on, this nigga fuck me up. What you asking me?
What is
You
arugula?
said how you sell them, and you can keep asking.
Oh, you talking about my merch?
Yeah. What the fuck's arugula?
I was talking about raglans.
What's a raglan?
A raglan is a baseball tee.
Oh.
That's what it's originally called.
Is that an Alabama slang? You said raglan.
No,
Are they
that's
called
English
regalas?
text.
Y'all could have said shirts.
That's English text.
I
nigga.
got my own shirts in a different cut.
Hey, we're going in on a Kictionary or something like that for Cap, man, so he can learn how to read. Cause that nigga didn't know. I'm bullshitting.
I'll be black.
That nigga did a
if
whole
that's all
verse
white
drop.
with you. Au revoir, you know how we do.